toward Curly Joe.
Oh, Dorita.
No, not Curly Joe.
Yeah, you're more like Curly Joe than fucking Shemp, I'll tell you that much. You rat bastard. What's going on, boys? How we feeling?
We're feeling good.
Feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling better than I was last Tuesday, that's for goddamn sure. Before we go any further, I do want to... I'm feeling better. I do want to apologize for us not having anything up further. I do. Last week, other than the brief live video, I was in tremendous pain, and I finally got the issue taken care of on Tuesday. I feel a lot better. I can talk. I can sing. I can be a prick.
Dickhead.
Well, I mean, the singing thing is like,
That's subjective, I know.
Yeah.
That's why we have Doug.
You're no Celine Dion.
No, I ain't got a neck like that. Son of a bitch. What a fucking week it's been. What a week. We got before we record the next episode, we're gonna have a big event. The annual Remembering Mark event is coming up. As we record this in about a week and a half, yes. July the 29th. If you guys hear this and you want to support a good cause, please come out. We will be very appreciative of it. I'll post the flyer on the Facebook page and whatnot.
Yep. Food, entertainment, a basket raffle.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff. And every dime this year is staying even more local than before. Because what we used to do is we would donate 100% of the money to the Lehigh Valley chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yes.
What we're doing this year is not that, we have any issues at all with AFSP or the work that they do or anything like that, but we're going to donate the proceeds this year to the Avidum Club, which is a mental health club at the Palmerton High School. Okay. We're going to make a donation to them. We're also going to make a donation to the Carbon County Arts Council in Mark's name. Okay. So we're going to keep the money even more local this year. And this year is going to be a special one because we try to plan it around Mark's birthday. Yeah. Mark would have been 50 this year. Okay. So we're doing we want to do a nice one. And I've been talking to Frank and Fran about the event, and it's really put together for the most part by 3 people. We have a lot of help on day of and people donating basket items and food items and things like that. But it's really put together and run by 3 people. Mm-hmm. Me and Mark's parents. Mm-hmm. And Mark's parents, Frank and Fran, are both in their 70s. I'm 49. I'm going to be 49 this year, and I'm beaten up, and it's hard, man. That's a fucking long ass day, because the 3 of us are there from before the doors open, getting everything ready. Yeah. Because the people that run bingo Friday nights at the Sokol Hall won't let us get in there. They won't take a week off to allow us to set up beforehand.
Bingo's important.
Yeah. Yeah, a for-profit bingo game.
I didn't even know they did bingo there.
Yeah, every Friday night.
Oh.
And it's a for-profit game, which, whatever, do your thing. But because of that, we can't get in Friday night to get everything set up, and
so you got to go early Saturday morning.
Yeah, I'll be there from 8:00 Saturday morning when we can get in up until we're closed up. Me, Frank, and Fran will be the last ones to leave.
Aye.
So, July the 29th, come on down to the Sokol in Palmerton. It's going to be a good time.
On
you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was going to talk about something I learned this week. Was it Monday night? Monday night, I've been having a problem with my washing machine.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I know it's the switch, the safety switch in the lid, because every once in a while it would stop and it wouldn't go into a spin cycle. Push down the lid, good, fine, it'll go.
Yeah.
Monday night, it decided to stop altogether with all my fucking work clothes right before the final spin cycle. So I'm like, fuck. I know it's a switch. So I go up, do a search how I can disconnect this fucking thing or bypass it. Couldn't find anything that had to deal with the type of switch I had. So I'm like, fuck it. I know where the wire goes. The little thing's there on the side. I have the old the square lid with the little plastic knob on it, and it goes down and it goes into the hole that's in the top of the washing machine. That's where the switch is.
Yeah.
Well, the wire runs all the way down the side, across the back. So I take the control console off, 2 screws, thing comes right off. See where the wire is that I got to jump. I can't get the fucking wire disconnected. Fuck it. I'll try and take the lid off. Nope, don't work. Fine. Put the fucking thing back together. It's now 8:15, and I'm ditzing with the fucking dial. The thing does everything except go into a fucking spin cycle.
Right. Anything where the lid needs to be locked.
Right. So I do a different search. Washer works except for spin cycle.
Okay.
I find a fucking video. This fucking repairman's going to this lady's house. He says, yeah, it'll fill up with water, it'll agitate, but as soon as it goes to a spin cycle, it doesn't do anything. So I'm like, oh, that's the type of switch that I have. Exact same spot, exact same everything. And he starts talking and he takes the switch out and he pulls it out and he says, now you can see here as it ages, the glue that holds this switch together can deteriorate over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a zip tie to tighten this switch up and put it back together. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. He puts the switch in. Spin cycle. 8:20, I call my dad. Hey, you got any zip ties? Yeah. I said, I'll be right over. Come on. I go down to his house, grab the zip ties, come back, take off the switch, zip tie the motherfucking switch together, put it back up, spin cycle.
You never knew that.
I never fucking knew that.
I jerry-rigged a washing machine like that probably 10 years ago. I had the old washer we had. I had the same issue. I jerry-rigged that.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, Brian says, yes, Jim discovered the redneck all-time fix for everything. Zip ties. And why? Yeah, I got to agree. How do you have no zip ties at your house?
I don't know.
What do you do with the hookers?
Exactly.
Oh, my Lord.
But
Kick them out.
Allegedly.
Oh, and I'm going to say it now. Buy a new washing machine, you cheap bastard.
They're old. I realized just how old they are. Me and Colin bought those from my cousin second hand when we moved into the house in 2001, 2002.
You buy new fucking equipment, you cheap bastard.
No!
You cheap bastard.
I got lots of expenses.
I got an old washer in my garage that doesn't work. You can have that too and try to fix it.
I got one that works
Do you
now.
need it gotten rid of?
Not yet. I'm waiting until I get the dishwasher taken out. That way I can get rid of everything.
Okay, because I got a guy.
That's why they're in the garage.
I got a guy that'll come and get them for you. Anyway, I ordered something for you today.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered your birthday present.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm stumped on that.
What?
I don't know what to get the guy.
Oh, I got him.
Fucking has everything.
I got him something he doesn't.
And what he doesn't have, he probably has on a
Self-respect?
can't help you there. No, I got you. I got you a custom gift.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
Yes, and you'll appreciate it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
This week I actually tried those pizza cupcake things.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They were shit. I could do better.
No.
No, it was like eating a muffin.
Well, yeah.
With cheese and a little bit of salt. No, but I mean, they weren't made. The dough was too thick. It was. Yeah.
Oh, you want New York style?
I could do better. And the company was pretty much new.
You haven't yet.
Jesus Christ.
There's a brother and sister company, or a husband and wife. I'm not sure.
Kind of like the White Stripes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
You're not sure if they're brother and sister.
they had a blurb on the package. They said, "Oh, we've been doing this for years, and finally decided to market them last year." You both lie. You heard it here. You done stole my idea. You could at least put an advertisement on the box.
Pizza cupcakes, yes.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting. Disgusting.
Smack it.
I'm gonna smack you. So, how was your stock car experience?
Okay, well, I'm gonna say I was mistaken. Well, so was Lisa, because the forums are very confused. It was a ride along experience.
Yeah.
Okay, but the way the forms made it out, because they had me sign up for these classes, for driving classes,
Yeah.
and a video and packages and all this other stuff. When we got there, it was just a ride along, so we had like most of the money refunded because I don't need to take classes.
Yeah.
And I don't. So I was like, yeah, but why was all that on the page to sign up? It was very, because even I read it how many times, and I said, well, if you're giving me driving classes,
Yeah.
I'm obviously driving.
Yeah.
But anyway,
One would think.
yeah, but even beyond that, it was absolutely amazing. First off, I'm actually glad I didn't drive. This guy was doing, it was like a roller coaster on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, the G-forces around the turns. We went like about 115 miles an hour on the straightaway, and then took a turn at about probably 70. I would have probably really fucked up and shit my pants.
Yeah, smashed his taint.
Oh, I would have. Oh, it would have been crazy. And as we're in that, it's like when you feel like taking a turn at that speed, and even starting at that speed, it's like I don't have to worry about. Hey, if he wrecks the car, he wrecks the car. It was absolutely amazing. I recommend everybody do it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
And the power in those cars. And Lisa said, we'll do it right next time, and you could drive. I said, yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be on Pocono, the Richard Petty experience.
Yeah.
This was a road course in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yes.
You didn't go on the track at all? There wasn't a part of it that was on the track?
No, but it was really neat. Well, you could actually roam around Pocono while you were there.
Uh-huh.
And the only problem I didn't like is that they did the same thing as the airport. They said arrive an hour early.
Yeah.
There wasn't really crowds. Like, it wasn't major. It was like the line was like a food line at the festival.
Yeah.
And the people they were just snapping through everybody. So we get there at around noon. I'm done everything by 10 after 12.
Huh.
And then I go up and she looks and she says, oh, you're scheduled for 1. Okay.
Well, you told me to be here an hour
Yeah,
early.
so I was like, well, so we just started. Ryan and I were showing Lisa like all the different where we sat last time in a booth and the different parts of the track, and it was great. I'm pointing things out. This guy walks up and says, "Is there something I can help you with?" Like,
What?
well, he was being helpful.
Okay.
He didn't know if we were lost,
Okay.
and I said, "No, I was just showing my wife where we were last year for the race." He said, "Okay," and he walked off.
Nah. So I drove past Pocono on my way home from work today.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what a fucking nightmare that is already.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, is this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what a nightmare Pocono is already. Like, most of the parking lot is already polluted with RVs. It's fucking ridiculous.
I gotta say though, I mean, the seats Ryan and I had last year. I mean, preferred parking pretty much next to the track.
Right.
Free lunch and dinner, free drinks, no matter and your own your own bathroom for your level, shaded,
Nice.
fans in there too, and there's TVs so you can actually watch the race when it's not right in front of you.
Nice.
They bugged me all year. If I wanted, we're gonna give away your tickets, we're gonna give away your seats, give them away. I'm not going again this year.
Nice.
It's not like I'm never going again, but when I do, I'm getting those
Were
seats.
you in a grandstand box seat?
I was in Victory Circle.
Oh, okay.
Well, they reconfigured everything this year at Pocono. Victory Circle is now like they redid the whole. I guess they did a good chunk of the infield and the way it's laid out for
All right.
Victory Lane and all that stuff. I heard that today on 99.9 when I was listening for a minute. It was on on the news this morning on WNEP because Long Pond becomes the third most populated city in Pennsylvania on NASCAR weekend.
And still the fewest teeth.
It's a NASCAR race.
Hey, don't pick on NASCAR.
Yes, I will.
It's fun.
Speaking of things that we can pick on,
Don't look at me.
I found a list.
Ah,
The greatest rock bands with more than one guitar player
Okay.
from MSN.com.
wow.
So right there,
Went out of here. What the hell does MSN know about that shit?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
This isn't going to be good.
No,
It's in no particular order, so we're gonna kind of let it slide a little bit.
More than one guitar.
I really think that this list is going to be somebody that at MSN that needed a byline and did a Google search.
Probably. That's what it seemed like to me.
So
Because
at least a 5-piece. Unless...
no,
Oh, no, yep, you're right. Got you.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
first one,
Figured it out.
Leonard Skinner.
Ah.
Your guitar players: Ed King, Gary Rossington, and Alan Collins.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is older lineups because I don't think
No, I mean,
I don't know who's in Leonard Skinner right now anymore.
Right. Well,
well, you got Ricky Medlock,
All right.
but yeah, they're the three original guitar players, and they did. I mean, you can't argue with that. Skinner was
Hang
fantastic.
on. What's this mean? More denim?
Because I guess Brian hasn't.
Well,
figured
listen,
out.
Brian. Brian, I got news for you. This jacket's getting retired this week. Okay?
because he bought another one.
Yeah, my new jacket's coming Sunday.
Nice,
Jesus Christ.
fucking Canadian tuxedo over here. Next, the Rolling Stones:
Okay.
Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood.
Yeah.
All right?
Personally, I mean, Keith Richards is a very good guitar player. I think Ronnie Wood's actually a better guitar
Rolling
player.
Stones is such a great band to just sit and listen to. Even their bad songs are fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, like we played "Dead Flowers," which is such a cool song. Next, Metallica.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be on any list for everything ever rock and roll.
Right.
Best album, worst album.
Yeah, I agree.
it doesn't-
But the two guitar players that they mention, of course, are James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett.
Yes.
It all started with Dave Mustaine and Hetfield, though. But officially, Mustaine appears on no official releases.
Correct.
Yep.
Next, the Velvet Underground.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Lou Reed and Sterling Morrison.
that's
Okay.
That's some good shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's some very good shit
they
right
went
there.
deep into this list.
Yeah. Next, this one kind of surprised me that they went here. Queensryche,
Really?
Chris DeGarmo and Mike Wilton. It doesn't surprise me that they should be on this list.
Right.
It surprises me that somebody from MSN
Yeah.
put them on the list.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, DeGarmo and Mike Wilton are both fantastic guitar players.
I recant my statement when they put Velvet Underground on about just Googling a list because that is a deep cut.
That
Yeah.
is.
Oh, there's a few more. The Foo Fighters are next.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Dave Grohl,
Fucking
Sorry, sometimes it comes out audio. I apologize.
Chris Shiflett, and Pat Smear.
yes.
I can't argue. They're all really good guitar players. I can't argue it. Next, Whitesnake. Too many to list over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many to list.
Revolving
over the years.
door.
Yes. I mean, the most notable ones to me were John Sykes, who is actually the guitar player on the self-titled album.
Okay.
But he left before the tour, and Adrian Vandenberg came in. And Vandenberg gets all the credit. He's in all the videos for like Still of the Night and all that shit. But that was actually John Sykes. Adrian Vandenberg, Viv Campbell's done time with Whitesnake, Steve Vai.
I knew Steve Vai.
Lots of great guitar players. Worked with David Coverdale over the years in Whitesnake. Megadeth.
Oh, there we go.
The lineup that everyone thinks of is on guitar anyway is, of course, Dave Mustaine and Marty Friedman.
Yes.
But Gar Samuelson, Chris Poland, Kiko Laureano, who's with him now. Mustaine always has top shelf guys with him.
Yes.
Can't argue them being on any list of great guitar player bands. Another one I can't argue with, and I'm glad that they made it. Slayer.
Holy shit.
Oh, well, they have to, yeah.
Well, yeah, but still.
You got Kerry fucking King,
Yeah.
Jeff Henneman, the rest in power, and Gary fucking Holt.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to pick a guy to replace an icon like Jeff Henneman, you're not going to do much better than Gary Holt.
Yeah.
I love Gary Holt stuff. Speaking of Gary Holt, I just watched Murder in the Front Row.
Yeah, good movie.
Great documentary about the Bay Area thrash scene.
I watched that.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
That was fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's available on Freevee. Next, the Scorpions.
Ah,
Okay.
Going back to the early days, you've got the Schenker brothers, Rudy and Michael Schenker.
Okay.
Then Michael leaves and forms UFO. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you get Uli Roth in, which is my favorite era of the Scorpions. And then Uli Roth leaves, and you get Matthias Jobs. All great guitar players. Undoubtedly deserving of being on this list.
Yes. I haven't bitched about one yet.
I know. Here's another one that you may not think of, but they're right. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
all right.
Yes.
Tom Petty's a good guitar player in his own right, and Mike Campbell is very underrated.
Yes.
I'm a big Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers fan.
I enjoy it most. I mean, a lot of their stuff. I mean, I don't know. I know all the hits,
Yeah,
but that's about. I don't dive deep into Tom Petty.
yeah. I'll dive deep into Tom Petty from time to time, but like we play, I would love to do American Girl, but we got a request to learn Mary Jane's Last Dance, so we started doing that one.
Got you.
Here's what the first one I disagree with: Pearl Jam, Stone Gossard, and Mike McCready.
Early Pearl Jam, yes. Newer shit, hate it.
Any Pearl Jam, hate it.
I have no opinion on Pearl Jam.
Don't like them.
I do.
I know you do. You have fucking. You have the musical palate
Good
of a.
test.
You have
Good taste.
You have the musical palate of a sewer rat.
No.
Yes. Next is a
rat. He doesn't give a damn.
next is a great underrated band, The Church.
Never heard of
Yep, that's the one we did. I think we did something on
Yes, we
that
talked
one
about
song that you like.
that. Under the Milky Way.
That's the one.
Yeah, they their guys are Pete Koppus and Marty Wilson Piper.
it. When were they around?
They're an 80s band. Like they're kind of like a Cure-ish
Okay.
type band.
Okay.
Very good band. I dig the Church. Jimmy Westerberg turned me onto them. Next, I don't know why these guys are on here either. Aerosmith.
List is over. It's beautiful. That's a wrap. I
Joe
love it.
Perry, Joe Perry and Brad Whitford.
Yep, and I'm not even gonna. And the two guys that replaced them are still good too. They were great.
Rick DeFay and
Jimmy Crespo.
Jimmy Crespo.
They were excellent on Rock and a Hard Place and Night in the Ruts. So those are still two great albums.
The proper application of cocaine will do that.
Oh, my.
Nah, just kidding. I love Aerosmith.
Yeah, and those two are still. Those two albums still are great guitarically.
Yeah.
Guitarically.
Musically,
I'll allow
yeah,
it. Next is Wishbone Ash.
Never heard of it.
I've never even heard of them.
Andy Turner, Ted Turner, and Andy Powell.
Wow,
Not,
he
not,
did.
not that Ted Turner.
Okay, before he got in the wrestling business, he was in the rock and roll business.
Oh, God.
Well, we're in different businesses. Next one is a band that not everybody knows, but they're musically very good. Sonic Youth.
Oh,
You have
people know them.
Thurston Moore and Lee Ronaldo. And then later on, Kim Gordon and Jim O'Rourke.
Yeah, Sonic Youth is, those, what's after Gen X?
Millennials.
Yeah, they know Sonic Youth.
Yeah. Here's
You
one.
would too, 90s.
Here's one going back to the Boomers.
Oh,
The Allman Brothers Band.
There we go.
okay.
Dwayne Allman and Dickie Betts.
Yeah.
Two great guitar players.
Yeah, oh, that's a good band.
Oh, you're not kidding. Here's one of my favorites on the list. Thin Lizzy.
Whoa. Another good one.
Scotty Gorham and Brian Robertson.
I didn't think they had two guitarists.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dude, listen to like The Boys Are Back in Town, Jailbreak, any of that stuff. They got the twin guitar.
Yeah, I honestly thought they were a three-piece.
No. No, there's always been two guitar players.
Okay.
And later on, Gary Moore came
All right.
in and played with them too. But
I'll have to look at that one Thin Lizzy album I got, because I swear there's only three people on the cover.
well, like
I know, I'm not calling you a liar.
no.
I don't know.
No, I do. They've always had two guitar players.
All right.
Bill's thrown down.
That's okay. Fleetwood Mac,
Yes.
Pete Green, and Lindsey Buckingham, and also Jimmy Spencer.
All right.
Lindsey Buckingham is a great fucking guitar player. Peter Green's a great fucking guitar player. They were.
Was that the same Lindsey Buckingham that did Holiday Road?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's him.
And yeah, he's the one that always what's up with that on Saturday Night Live, and we had a time.
Def Leppard.
Okay.
All right.
In the beginning, you had Steve Clark and Pete Willis.
Yes.
Then later on, Phil Collin comes in to replace Pete Willis, and then Steve Clark dies and Vivian Campbell takes over.
Yes.
Yep.
All four very good guitar players.
And then the Vivian Campbell era, that's when it went to shit.
Well, later on, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil Collin was doing a great story about one of their songs. I think it was Animal, but they played the song in the studio. Phil Collin was playing the intro, and Steve was hitting the whammy bar, and they recorded it that way. And we're never going to do this song live. I can't play with two hands and use a whammy bar. They went into the studio and figured out how to play it so they could play it live. It might have been Animal, it might have been Armageddon.
Yeah.
It was one of their popular ones.
Yeah.
And he was telling the story on Sirius before the song came on.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Nice.
I never realized the intro. Like, oh, that's what he did. It might have even been Rocket too.
I don't know.
It was he just did the. But I said that's kind of I can just see like, oh, how am I gonna play that live? It's like,
Yeah. Because this is before you had the fucking whammy pedal and whatnot.
yeah.
You don't know the song.
Next one.
Of course, I don't know this song. I know the story. It's one of the popular ones. Fucking Google it.
Yeah. Fucking nitwit.
Good idea.
Next. Akadaka.
Yes.
Damn right.
No.
What you mean no?
Yes. Akadaka.
No.
The complimentary guitar work
That doesn't make it
of
good.
AC/DC.
That doesn't make
It's
it
just
good.
it's like a handshake.
It's more like a hand job.
With a happy ending. Then
I know.
that's better. See?
I know you don't like AC/DC.
A hand job is better than a handshake.
And I do have a good AC/DC story, and I know the song too. I got my media server up and running.
Okay?
Got it hooked up to the TV. First video I played to test the whole thing out, AC/DC Thunderstruck. Good God, does that look good on a big screen?
Good.
And you could just see as Angus Young is bopping around on stage, you could see the sweat come off of him. It was like watching the Megadeth show we were at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the first video I watched on the server.
What a waste of time.
No.
No, that's a belt made out of watches.
Good one. Good one. You got me on that
He
one.
waited how many years for that?
He had that one queued up, ready to go.
Hey, Doug!
That deserves, eh?
Motherfucker!
Oh, shit. I fucking hate him. Next, we'll be talking about these guys in a minute. Iron Maiden
Yes.
starts off with Dennis Stratton and Adrian Smith.
Right.
Then Dave Murray comes in when Dennis Stratton leaves. And then Adrian Smith leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So they bring in a guy named Yannick Gers. Mm-hmm. Now, if you go see Maiden, they have 3 guitar players.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it works. And they're all fucking amazing. All amazing guitar players. Next, another 3 guitar band, the Eagles. Glenn Fry, Bernie Lydon, Don Felder, and later on Joe Walsh.
Huh. I never realized there were 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And like everybody, you know the song Life in the Fast Lane, right?
Yes.
Here's a story. Since you're doing stories, Life in the Fast Lane, you know how they came up with the riff for that?
No.
That was actually a warm-up exercise that Joe Walsh used to play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's playing at the studio one day, and Fry started tripping out on it. They tweaked it a little bit, and it became the main riff, or the opening riff, and the chorus to Life in the Fast Lane.
Wow.
Another song that has that same origin story. Cowboys from Hell by Pantera.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
The intro to Cowboys from Hell,
Yeah.
it was a string
I
skipping.
can see. Yeah.
It was a string skipping, double picking exercise that Dime used to play
Okay.
to warm up.
Wow.
And they adapted it, and it became Cowboys from Hell.
Wow.
That's right, Doug. Up the irons. We're going to get to that in a minute. Next, Judas Priest. Back originally, you had Glenn Tipton and KK Downing.
Yes.
But when KK retired, they brought in a guy named Richie Faulkner, who's a fucking beast of a guitar player. The guy had a ruptured fucking.
I was gonna say, was
Like-
this the guy that had the
an
aorta
aorta
burst?
Yeah, he had an aorta. His aorta burst on stage,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and he finished the goddamn song.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Yeah, Richie the Falcon Faulkner, hell of a guitar player. KK Downing's new band just put out their first record too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he really got creative with the name for the band. It's called KK's Priest.
It works.
Yeah. Brian says he heard Sweet Child of My Intro by Guns N' Roses was a warm-up to start with, too. Yeah, but it's a fucking easy warm-up.
Eric's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Next, the Yardbirds.
Oh yeah. You had
Chris Draja, who was the constant.
okay.
Okay, he was the rhythm guitar player, but in and out of the Yardbirds, or actually in the Yardbirds at different times, you have Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Jimmy Page.
Yes.
What more do you need to know?
Yep.
Is that it for that list? Yes, that is it for that list.
Woohoo!
That was a good list.
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, there's some bands that I would have, liked. Some other bands I would like to have seen on there.
Yeah. Well, there's one. I mean, Guns N' Roses is the one that just.
Yeah, I can't argue. Slash is not a bad guitar player,
Yeah.
and Izzy Stradlin is not a bad guitar player, and neither are the other guys that Axl has worked with.
Bumblefoot and
Right,
Chickenhead, or wait,
Chicken
Buckethead.
Buckethead, and then
Fucking A.
and then
Oh my God.
and Ron Thal, Bumblefoot. He's worked with DJ Ashba. He's worked with a lot of great guitar players. Too bad, Axl's a douchebag, and Slash is extremely overrated. He's not bad, but he's not as good as everyone makes him out to be.
I think that the twin guitar attack was a hair metal staple.
Yeah,
There were so many of them.
some did it well, some did it poorly.
Yeah.
One band that they didn't talk about that should be in here is Anthrax.
Oh my God, yeah.
Whether it was, Scott Ian, of course, whether it was Dan Spitz, Rob Caggiano, or now John Donius, the Anthrax's twin guitar shit is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Guar.
Those were two bands I was going to mention.
Well,
They wouldn't be on that list.
I'm just thinking it's like, there's sometimes I love Guar.
Listen to the music though. Take all of the theatrics out of it, and even take the lyrics out of it. Just listen to them musically.
Well, I agree.
They're amazing fucking musicians. Another one that we could have put in here, Testament.
Okay.
Eric Peterson and Alex Skolnick. Slipknot.
Yes, I'm surprised they weren't on that list.
Jim Root and Mick Thompson.
Yeah.
Great fucking guitar players.
How many guitar players did Yes have?
One.
Really?
One.
Out of all it? Wow.
Well, different guitar players throughout the years, but one at a
All
time.
right.
Whether it was Steve Howe, or whether it was Robin, not Robin Trower. It was another guy. To hell. Anyway, Yes had one guitar player at their, all the time. There's a lot of great two guitar bands that could have been on this list, but all in all, it wasn't a bad list.
No, it wasn't a terrible list at all.
Mm-mm.
When I see